So I wanted to talk a little bit about these posts that I thought were kind of interesting. This was posted on Mother's Day by Snoop Dogg's wife, Shantae Broaddus. She goes by Boss Lady Entertainment. She posted this on her Instagram, which was quickly picked up by several blogs. And it says, "Don't ask me for relationship advice because I took the nigga back 81 times." And she had a little laughing emoji. And of course, Snoop Dogg responded underneath, "Happy Mother's Day. Thank you." Even Waka Flocka's wife, who is at the very bottom, she's Charlie's angel. She said, "Facts, sis." And like I said, other blogs picked it up and people were giggling, giggle, 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 cackle, 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 tee hee hee to this. But I always feel like behind every joke, there is some seriousness to it. And I find it troubling, to be honest. I find it absolutely troubling when this is normalized, and that is struggle love. So, Snoop Dogg posted this, but this is not recent. I remember when he posted this, he was thanking her basically for putting up with his bullshit. His loyalty, stability, and the ability to deal with me on my worst days. I guess his worst days are the cheating days. All right. And he also posted something else. Once again, basically, in other words, thanking her for putting up with him cheating and dogging her out since they have been together, which is basically since they were teenagers. They've been together like pretty much forever, more than they've been together longer than they've been alive, like more than half of their life, right? So they've been together. They have, I believe they have 3 kids together, but Snoop Dogg also has an outside son that I actually follow on Instagram. So this is what he's always doing. It's always through the ups and the downs. I love you. You've been loyal to me, blah, 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 blah. And I have to be honest, it's just so troublesome to me when I see this kind of stuff and it's labeled as Black love. It is very, very troubling to see this promoted and pushed and people thinking that this is okay. All right. Now, when Shantae's first post, the Mother's Day post, went viral and people were picking it up and the blogs were picking it up, this dude named Trouble, he said, "Patience, understanding, sacrifice, this, that, thug love." And somebody said he cheated on her multiple times, though. Maybe I'm lost. And he said, "My daddy did, your daddy did, everybody else's too. Ain't nobody perfect. Thug life and shit happens. Perfection is what you make it. You can't run every time it's a problem." All right, which is okay. But, I don't really listen to a dude named Trouble. So I'm just reading it. I will not take advice from a dude named Trouble anyway. Then he posted Gucci Mane and he said, "We all got a past in history. Somebody somewhere going to accept everything that came and come with you. Confident enough with yourself to say F everybody else in confident commitment. This, that, thug love." Okay. And then he really pissed people off when he decided to post Beyonce and Jay-Z. And he said, "What would life be without passion, struggle, and pain? Some of our favorite songs that shaped our ways would have never been made without infidelities, problems, etc." And then I'm just not going to read the rest of that. But I hope you get the gist of what he's saying. He's basically telling women that you should be prepared or you should be okay with accepting a dude that cheat on you. All right. You're basically getting hazed. It's okay if a dude cheat on you, beat on you, he don't come home, he don't do shit for you. It's all part of it. It's all part of love. And if you can't accept that, you're not really down. And I am really getting tired of some people, some men, I'm not saying all men, promoting and normalizing this struggle love and normalizing this toxicity in what they see it as loyalty. Like, why does a woman have to go through that? Why does she have to be put through that kind of pain in order to prove that she is worthy to be loved, and maybe walk down the aisle. So in other words, you're going to have to accept him cheating on you, possibly beating your ass, having babies on you, and he might get around to marrying you when it's all said and done. And it's I just hate that this kind of mess is normalized. I mean, it really is. Think about it. You hear it in the music, and the thing about Snoop is that Snoop has a tendency to always pull this loyalty. Matter of fact, the other day when everybody was like chiming in about Tekashi 6ix9ine, and Snoop had the nerve to chime in and talk about loyalty and being down, and not snitching and I'm just like, Snoop, how you sitting here talking about loyalty and you can't even be loyal to your wife? You have allegedly had other kids on your wife, right? You allegedly messed around with Selena Powell. Selena Powell had threatened to put out a sex tape between her and Snoop Dogg just recently. Snoop Dogg went ahead and pretty much shut down his Instagram for a little bit because she was threatening to come out with the shit. He finally came back to Instagram. I knew he wouldn't be gone for long, but what was even the point of shutting it down? Because he knows that Shantae is going to stay. He knows that his wife will stay. And that's what's crazy about this. Like, why do we have to accept bullshit? Why is it normalized to say, hey, we got to all you got to put up with something. You got to put up. I don't have to put up with cheating. And furthermore, when trouble's talking about, your daddy did it, my daddy did it. First of all, don't talk about my daddy. My daddy ain't did all that. And every man is not a cheater. I don't believe that. I don't believe that every man is out there cheating. I just don't believe that. Okay. I just feel like women have to recognize their worth in a situation like this. When you come across men that think like that, that's sad that there are men that think like that, because that came from somewhere. There's a pathology to that kind of thinking. He didn't just pull that out of his ass. He probably saw that. He probably saw that with his mother dealing with that kind of shit, or his father did that kind of mess. It's just sad to see that, and that's replicated in today's society, where you see people thinking that they have to put up with all kinds of foolishness and embarrassment to finally get the man. And the truth of the matter is, I always say to myself, these men that think like this, like Snoop, like this trouble dude, men like Gucci, because Gucci has said some foolishness too about, people holding him down. Keisha Kaur holding him down through all his ups and his downs when he was out there doing stupid shit. He's out there cheating and all this other stuff. I always wonder, when men think like that, if the shoe was on the other foot, would he put up with half of that if a woman was out there doing even a quarter of what they were out there doing? Would they put up with her cheating on him and doing all kinds of shit like that and having a baby? They wouldn't put up with even a little sliver of what they put women through. And yet this is what they want they want the woman to put up with. And so when I saw Snoop Dogg's wife post that, like I said, she tried to post it as a joke, but really the joke's on her. And the truth be told, listen, she has every right to stay with that man and put up whatever she want to do. She could put up with that. I just don't like that it's normalized and that people think, and men think, and even some young women who I saw in the comments think that this is cute and it's okay. It's okay if he does this kind of stuff, because that just means that he's down, that I'm down for him. And it's just not okay. Struggle love is not normal. Let's not normalize that bullshit, because it is in fact bullshit, ladies. Know your worth. And again, remember, he wouldn't dare put up with that if you were out there doing it to him. All right. So I just wanted to leave that, with you today or tonight. And just to say, don't put up with mess like that, and don't normalize it. It's not cute. It's not cute to struggle and to put up with pain and all this other stuff to say you got a man, to finally get the man. It's just not cute. And women shouldn't have to be hazed like that to have a man, to possibly have a man, to possibly have half of a man. You don't put up with that. Know your worth, ladies. And that's all I got to say about that. You guys have a good evening. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.